What is up, everybody? It is ADB95, and I got the man, Pinstripe, with me.
Hello, everybody.
We are about to dive into the final of Hogs Award League 2021. We got one finalist, the same finalist from last year, Castor, which is also the defending champion, and we got the challenger. How do you say that? Something like that. The challenger Mascettino, which is also a semi-finalist from last year, which will try to take the crown from him. We have a crazy set of maps for this final. We will start once more with Bridge the Gap. I feel like every final we have done so far has started with Bridge the Gap. And then we will go to the lake, Canyon, and then if we need a fourth and fifth game, we'll go to Skullduggery and then Ice Flow. It's kind of crazy that you would decide the winner on Ice Flow, but what do you say, Pin? How did you like the playoffs so far?
They've been pretty insane, and part of me is hoping that in this final we don't actually end up going to Ice Flow because, even though we've adjusted the spawns, I'm still a little bit worried as to how that could turn out. But
I can see you there.
yeah, you never know.
We had somewhat of incredible spawns in Ridgeback and in other maps that we're still trying to fix things as we go, which makes it difficult. But even compared to last year, we had a pretty good, we have a pretty good situation.
Yeah, but the interesting thing here, though, is that this is actually the winner of the most recent rank up versus the obviously defending champion of the Hogs
The
Award
winner
League.
of everything he has ever played off so
Apparently,
far.
yeah, so far. Castor only didn't win the last rank up just gone because he didn't participate. So
Exactly.
yeah, but
So,
who will come up with the goods today? Because Masha has been on fire. Castor seemed a little bit edgy on his match against Angorio, but obviously managed
then
to
he
come
got
back
back.
after that early setback. But
We
looking at the
are ready.
lineups,
We're ready to set off. Sorry to cut you off. I just didn't want to
that's okay.
make this too
Guys,
long.
get ready.
So we have a Grenadier, Paratrooper, Medic, and two Scouts on Bridge the Gap for Mascettino, while Castor is going for two Paratroopers in the front. Then a Sapper, a Grenadier, and a Medic. We talked about before about the different ways you can approach Bridge the Gap, and I think it's interesting that you can tell from the lineup they're going in with two different approach.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what Masha has in store, starting with the Grenadier. I know he's definitely going to collect a mortar, but at the same time, we've seen that Grenadier strat where you destroy the mines so you can have access across the bridge, but Castor's going to go full offensive with the jetpacks here, starting with both paratroopers. So you know exactly where he's going, and I know where he's going because he told me.
Oh,
So he's going to go full offensive, and we know that you can also do that the jump here as well to get in there, but playing it dodgy, but gets into the crate, gets the airburst, gets the other jetpack, and will now pick his target, who will be a scout. It seems just anyone.
yeah. I was thinking that because there's another thing you can do with the paratroopers actually on this map. You can just dish jetpacks out left and right to just throw as many pigs down in the pit from the enemy as possible. But
Yeah.
And that's actually what I was expecting Castor to do, but
I wonder if this is what Masha was expecting as well, because
exactly.
again,
As soon as he got the Grenadier, I thought I had the same thought.
it's like the perfect spot for the cluster bomb, just to let all the grenades settle in there. And he's knocked him out.
Oh no!
He's not going to get the big damage. Only the 30. Unlucky there, but Castor, his paratrooper's not in the best spot because he's now got to do the same thing but fly much, much further. Is it going to make it? Just about. Just.
Yeah. I actually find that it's fairly easy to blast the pig from inside out with a 30.
Yeah, sorry,
I
I saw the medic. I got excited because I knew what he was going to do. He was trying to knock him down. He gets him in the pit. He's got him down. And he
won't be able to do anything.
He will gonna get the crates though, and that's a huge disadvantage to Mascettino. But Masha's power will be going now. So where do you go from here, though, ADB? Where do you go from here? Because I'd do the same. I'd I would go to the other side and just sort of mimic what Castor's doing, get the air burst, but that's pretty dangerous. Doesn't want to damage his own Grenadier. Doesn't seem to mind, though.
I think the 14 is worth it, but look at where he's going.
I know, Grenadier slipping away. Yeah, I'd be
Ah.
scared for a minute then. And he's not in the best position, because that's an easy spot to make him fall all the way down to the pit again. And, I don't know.
I think Mascettino is currently trying to bring down as much as possible the health of this paratrooper so he can poison.
Yeah, I forget, obviously, those two scouts. Castor not going with the scouts. His medic will be going last as well, so I imagine he'll be banking at some point to bring out the tranquilizers. Both
Or
players have
maybe
the
since
medic.
he's on 40, he's just gonna kill him.
Yeah, both medics are on both teams in this round, which hasn't always been the case on Bridge the Gap. You don't always have to go for a medic. You can go full offensive. But
Honestly,
I
I find that it's not hard to have a game where a lot of turns are like the game keeps going for a long time. So that 20 every turn becomes important.
but
That
that's
extra 20 from the heal.
Yeah, this is a huge disadvantage though, and exactly what Castor wanted, to knock the medic down early, and there's no jetpacks yet, so he can only rely on the grenade launcher, and Masche goes too far. So unlucky.
But Castor is kind of forced to go down there and do the medic on medic action because I think that's around the time when the jetpacks will come down, or you can just kill him with the grenadier. That's also a good choice.
Yeah, I mean, the other disadvantage that you give yourself is, as you can see here, Castor now has two pigs very close to the edge, which makes it a little bit easier for Masche to knock them down, but also makes this shot a lot tougher for Castor. Because, yeah,
That's not going to be an AT.
Oh dear, only 14
14.
damage from that. So early jitters from both players, I think, just early nerves setting in, but I'm excited to see the long game here, because Bridge the Gap, we know, can go on for quite some time. And
But it's not as boring as like Dambusters was, for example.
See, I wanted to like Dambusters, I really did, but it just got too
That's
slow.
a risky move, but he does
Just
manage
hit.
to get it.
Just a hit, but he will have access to those air bursts. That's an early kill. Not what I was
Oh, that's
expecting
true.
from Masche, but he does get it. And now Castor, yeah, I guess, as you'd expect, will go for that medic on medic action. Can't go across. The mines are still there. Looking for another trank, maybe. He's going very close to the mine. Is he gonna mine jump? No. Okay.
No. He's just gonna stay there on the bridge stump. He did that before on Bridge the Gap. I can't remember which match it was, but I remember Castor doing it.
Ooh, gets him down. Yep, just about. Two pigs now in the pit for Mascettino. The scout is down, so it's gonna make.
And that's the next one.
Ooh, I'd look to poison the medic, even though he's on the bridge. It's a
Or
tough
maybe
one.
just shoot him down.
Yeah, either would do. But I mean, considering again, there's no extra healing, no health crates, it's going to be very helpful later on in the game for Mascettino.
A crazy thing would be to try to use the grenade launcher in a way that sends him to the minefield.
Yeah, that's such a tough spot as well. Like,
I know.
If he was standing like in the middle, is that enough? Oh, just. Oh.
Yeah, it sticks to his butter.
Oh. So Castor looking to maneuver out of the cage.
Because I'm pretty sure if Mascettino didn't have his last scout thrown down, he would have poisoned this guy.
The biggest, I guess, motivator is to knock as many pigs into the pit as possible. Castor looks to get the air bursts, take them away from Mascettino. He does have time, only 3 seconds to get the shot away, but just needs to maneuver. Oh,
And goes for Grenadier.
Barely, yeah.
Gonna be some interesting damage, although he's gonna slip down.
Yeah, expect some sliding here. He won't go all the way down.
Yep,
Not enough
the
knockback.
sliding saved them from an extra 20 this time.
Yeah, only the 31 damage. And look, he's right next to the crate. Masche takes it, though. I would have gone for the extra damage with the cluster. That
Yeah,
could have been a
absolutely.
kill. Oh, missed opportunity there. And
Does he want to go inside? Okay,
I'm
no.
not sure. Yeah, I was going to say, he doesn't want to position next to his paratrooper either, but that could have been a huge amount of damage if he'd got
Because I
that
didn't
one down.
notice the crate when Castor was shooting.
Yeah, I know, neither did I. We sort of ignored
That was very
it.
weird.
Ooh. And again, multiple clusters in this game so far, just not really connecting for both sides. Castor will continue, and
Does
considering
Castor have
that
a scout?
he does not, so he will be missing out on those poison extra turns. I know both you and me were doing the math, seeing the numbers.
Yeah, and I don't think I've ever seen anyone do Bridge the Gap without a scout, to be honest. I might be wrong on that, but
I think maybe. Did I ever do it that way? I can't remember. Yeah, but it's kind of become part of the meta for this map. Yeah, having at least
yeah.
one scout and poison.
This
is
map
an-
was the theater of the possibly the biggest highlight from last year's playoffs. That impossible miss from Iron Fox against you.
Oh, I was so relieved.
I know.
Oh, but again, just another missed opportunity for Mascettino to deal damage. Any turn that just doesn't really do anything and deal damage is a huge advantage to Castor now.
Although, I will say, since this map goes for longer than the others, it is less catastrophic whenever you miss than other maps.
Yeah, I'm finding the more and more I watch certain games that my approach and my own thinking with this map is not always the best bet. Because I mean, we've seen Castor go full offensive, and now he's kind of remaining defensive with his Grenadier and his Sapper just remaining on his own side. He's not. He's basically making Mascettino be the one to make the move to get closer to him.
But here's the turning point of the game where the jetpacks come down. Since I studied this map for as a practice, I know that the 4 jetpacks will all come down, one after another in each turn. And so for this turn and the next 3 ones, then there will be no drops down anymore.
Yeah, strange. I don't know, strange maneuver because he's only got 5 seconds to do something, which with a scout is no time at all. And the grenade launcher comes out. He does get the shot away. But good
Maybe he can try to throw the guy down. That would be great.
Oh
my god!
Steals the jetpack and gets the shot away. Great play from Mascettino. He had me thinking that was going to come to nothing, but aces it in the end.
Yeah, and as you can see,
did the same thing. Oh.
Although I think the problem for Mascettino is that the Grenadier will still take will still be able to take 1 jetpack.
Yeah.
Can't remember who is next from Castor after the medic.
He's going to quickly heal up.
Oh, it was a Sapper. That was not a Grenadier. Sorry about that.
Only 8 damage done after that heal in the end. And I think he's going to look to just escape, I guess. Or maybe
tranquilize this guy.
Yeah. Any ability to gain an extra turn will be huge, especially on a scout. Remove the poison from anyone else. Oh,
although, from Mascettino's perspective, I wouldn't be too mad about missing a turn with the scout down there.
True. At least it's not one of his paratroopers or the Grenadier, at least, but there will be...
Yeah, and exactly for that reason, Castor will try to get the Grenadier out of the way, because he is too dangerous.
Iron Fox calling it the clutch launcher.
Oh yeah, the clutch launcher is always good.
Oh, steady. Those quick menu movements, almost skipping his turn.
Good move, Iron Fox. You actually reminded me that I want to bring up the stream so I can read the chat.
You see what's happening? He could push... No, if he just angled it down a little bit more, he could have actually pushed him off the map, but...
I'm not sure from that position. I feel like from there, yeah, that position where he just get back in, then he at that position he can be thrown out, but I'm not sure.
It is possible. The machine gun has just enough, but it is very tricky. We've seen it once today. It was tried earlier on by Castor again, actually, with the machine gun, but wasn't able to do it against Angurio. And
so again, Mascettino stealing the jetpack.
Yeah, jetpack stealers all over the place, and there will be a little bit of self-damage here, potentially on his own...
Oh, he could have gone for the...
Oh, I'd have just gone with the high explosive. No, he doesn't get any...
And it was actually a good move to go for the cluster that way, because the distance was just enough to get out of reach from the cluster.
Yeah, it's still early days, but it's still a really even match so far. It's difficult to really put one ahead of the other.
Yeah, it's 3v4 right now. Mascettino has 2 scouts.
Oh, yeah, my brain's off 3v3.
One is pretty blocked down there. But Castor will just take...
More crates coming in. He's got to get TNT away or something. No, gets the shrapnel. Barely half a second left. No, only
doesn't get anything. I'm pretty sure he was looking for the airburst there, but he wasn't able to get it. But that Sapper is loaded, so Mascettino needs to get rid of it.
Or at least get him down.
Which is probably the best idea.
Yeah, just staying on the high ground.
Since there's no jetpacks anymore available now, and I was gonna say that the scout from Mascettino is stuck down there with the medic.
Yeah, that
But
jetpack
getting
game was pretty quick. I wasn't expecting it
yeah,
for all of the jetpacks to disappear so quickly.
this is crucial here. Mascettino has to throw this guy down, but I think it's a bit over him.
I think it's good. No, it's not. I thought maybe he could slide back down, but no, only the 45.
To be honest, this is still pretty good damage, and Mascettino has another turn to throw him down, but
See, that's the other interesting thing here, with Castor still with his Grenadier just chilling on full health on his side, and the major downfall for Castor with going on the offensive is that obviously he puts himself within range.
and
of a
to be honest, I think killing the scout was a bad idea, because now the medic down there can do anything.
He's very much stranded.
Again, unless Castor has somewhat of an idea to throw some other picks for Mascettino down, but Mascettino needs to stay as far away from the pit as possible, and he is in a very good position if he manages to do that.
Yeah. The more I think about it, the more I find that just being defensive on this map is the much better option. Letting your opponent's picks come to you and then you deal the damage on them is a lot better than you being on the offense, because Castor has already lost one of his paratroopers. He's going to get his sapper poisoned here.
And the Grenadier will be able to make him skip a turn, because he's
Exactly,
on 62
yeah.
now.
Yeah, and his medic...
Oh
poison-
no, I
it's
forgot
the
this one is a jetpack. I completely
Ooh.
forgot about that.
Game changer.
My bad.
Game turned on its head. Castor needs to get the heal in, he needs to get the trank away, and it needs to be on the Grenadier.
So Castor once again was one step ahead of everybody, because neither of us, neither Mascettino, remember that this guy had a jetpack.
Yeah, he stole it earlier and then decided to tranquilize the scout, and we all forgot about it. But there will be the other one. Oh, and if only he had a scout. 25 health.
Yeah, but I think this game has just gonna sudden turn over.
Oh, absolutely loaded.
The plan for Mascettino to kill him was perfect, but
and he's making...
there's just one detail that you always forget, and Castor never does.
Yeah, he's making himself at home though, and we'll get the kill on the Grenadier with this shot. Hopefully...
Although that Grenadier was out of clusters, so not that huge of a threat, but still.
True, just removing that instant 60 damage, I guess.
I don't know what he had, so Mascettino might want to grab the crates.
Nothing important, it seems, besides the mortars.
Well, a mortar is still important if you get thrown down.
He's going to go for the scoop. He's on 94, though. That is... Yeah, maybe better to just deal the damage rather than try and get him down.
I think he's going for both, and this is a risky move, but I can appreciate it.
I don't think it would be enough. Yeah, it's too far behind him.
Okay, it's something, I guess.
Very slowly sliding, and yeah, Cass is probably going to look to collect a mortar, I guess, and just chill back here with his Grenadier. Or maybe, I can't remember if he's learned to jump in here. I think he might have done it.
I think it's the other crate, not this one. The one on the left.
You sure?
Never mind. If he's trying, that means he can do it.
Trying. Oh.
I can tell you that much about Castor. If he's trying, and that means he can do it.
He got it. He got the airburst. So he can, he's got just the perfect defensive spot, because if Masha comes to him, it's a Grenadier, so there's going to be big damage.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
no damage, though.
Doesn't get it. Only the 9 damage, but at least he's got that defensive spot now.
It comes down to accuracy.
The scout still has full health, and there could be a possibility of an extra turn gained here if it's big damage. If he can get the 50.
That's another big turn here.
He can get the 50. Has he been practicing his mortars? We will see. That looks good to me.
That looks good, yeah.
Oh,
32, but he may be thrown down.
He does.
No, he doesn't.
Oh.
I was about to say yes.
Oh, this map is just playing with our emotions, but
I know.
Oh, he's going to heal him through the wall. Is he going to try and heal him through the wall?
Yeah, I think he can do. I think it's possible to do it. So, and of course, Castor knows it.
Yeah, he's close enough. Oh, it's such a dumb exploit.
Now I think he needs to kill himself, because Mascettino will definitely make him skip a turn if he doesn't.
He's going to look to just play his Uno reverse card and get the same thing.
I guess. So you skip a turn, I skip a turn.
Exactly. And he is on 17 as well, so I mean, he will still have one more turn if Masha leaves him alone, but
Although,
Castor,
yeah, he's doing that.
Yeah, he'll just end.
I was doing the turn math in my head, and it would have been pretty bad. Would have been pretty hard for Mascettino to make him skip a turn anyway. So that was still a good move from Castor.
Gets the early damage on the scout. He's finally not on full health anymore. And again, Mascettino focusing the sapper, but you've got to start trying to damage the grenadier.
In fact, to be honest, I would poison him.
Yeah, give yourself an advantage in the long run.
And I don't know. I feel like the only way to get out of this situation is poison this guy and hope that Castor is not too accurate with the grenadier.
Yeah, that looks a little bit too
long.
long.
A little bit too long, yeah.
Yeah, unlucky there for Masche. Doesn't drop. It doesn't, again, another turn.
Although
he's broken it. Would you believe it?
That's why I always say, when you're unsure, just do simple things.
No, I think Castor just has enough time, unless the blimp has other thoughts. No, full 40. And
yeah, a player like Castor is able to just check out on the missed shot from long distance and then learn the amount of power he needs.
But the other major problem for Masche now is that he has no jetpacks whatsoever, so even if he wanted to go over there, he can't. And even though it's a 2v2, that's possible to damage his own player here. A little bit too short.
Yeah.
Gets the 23, and he'll get the 20 at least. No, 19.
I appreciate the nerve to go for the mortars here.
Yeah.
But there are been, ironically, considering that Mascettino is a very, close combat player, there were some times where there was a better option than the mortar.
Yeah, I'm still surprised.
I would say.
Still surprised from the lack of the poison, really, if I'm honest.
I think he realized at that point that if once the crate is destroyed, that the sapper is, well, it's not exactly someone that you can reason with.
Yeah, insult to injury there, the TNT and the full damage, dropping him to 35, the paratrooper on 14 health, and he's still sticking with it, still sticking with the mortars.
Unless he's killing himself? No, he's not. Okay.
No, I don't think so, but it's kind of easy pickings now for Castor.
I want to steer it with my head.
Yeah, it looks too long, and again, it's just going to block all the damage.
I'm pretty sure if the crate wasn't there, it would have been at least a 48, so too long is a bit of a...
Either way, the cage absorbed all the damage, and that will definitely be a kill for Castor, making it a 2v1, but I think this round is well and truly secured after that final shot.
I don't think I've ever seen the crate being completely destroyed in any round.
Yeah.
Look at it, it's so empty.
It feels naked. It's crazy.
The good thing for Mascettino here is, I would say, that Castor started, so...
Yes. So I guess going into the lake of all maps as well, where things can just be over in the matter of seconds.
Exactly. There is looking at the map pool we have for this final, getting first in the second map is definitely important.
Yeah, and that drops short.
He's still trying.
He is. He did damage himself by 14, so that should be an easy finish for Castor. Maybe with the scoop.
He's going
to go scoop.
Wait, is he below something?
No, he took 14 damage, so he should be on 21, I believe.
Okay, of course, Castor does this every time.
Face to face, staring his opponent in the eyes as he kills him. To take round one and take full damage.
Almost kills himself, but yeah, Castor takes round one and he's in front.
Crazy events. So it'll be round 2 on the lake. Stay tuned for that, I guess.
Yep.
Welcome back, everybody, to round 2 between this playoff finals matchup between Castor and Mascettino. ADB, what were your thoughts on that first round?
Well, again, as we say, Bridge the Gap has many ways to approach it. This match that we just witnessed had a completely new one, other than the one we already knew. So yeah, it keeps. That's why it's my favorite match. You don't know what to expect from the other person.
Exactly. It can be very unpredictable, much like the lake, which in many ways depends on the spawn points. In fact, I guess every map.
Unpredictable in very different ways than Bridge the Gap.
We could see multiple kills on the first turn or in the first 2 turns. Anything is possible I mean,
And
we've
that is
seen
exactly why the two players, as you can see, have very offensive lineups. We get a Grenadier, Medic, Sapper, Paratrooper, and the Sapper for Mascettino. While Castor is going full offensive with Paratrooper, Sapper, Grenadier, Paratrooper, and another Sapper.
I imagine that Castor's going to be looking to knock guys into the minefields early with the paratrooper. I mean, we don't see it starting, like Pig starting with the paratrooper on this map very often. But I know that both have been practicing a lot. And I mean, standard really lineup for Mache, the meta with the Grenadier and Medic going first, second, and the heavy sappers as well. But Castor with two sappers as well, but just going second and fifth. So yeah, basically same lineups, but just
Mascettino will have to go first, and we get it first try.
thankfully.
Yeah. I was going to say that the trick about deciding who to go first on on this map is just that it really depends on which spawns you are trying to attack.
Yeah.
So for some, the Sapper is better. For some, the Paratrooper is better.
I mean, and immediately seeing this one, yeah, looking at the minimap, I immediately saw the Pig on the high ground here who can just immediately be knocked off. So that could maybe be a spawn point we look at in future at adjusting. But again, the lake is just so troublesome. There's such a lack of space.
I was about to say, that one is fine for any class to attack.
There's no space for anyone. So it's
wait, he could go the other way. No, he's not. So that's a first kill.
He's definitely dead. It's advantage Mache here with his first kill.
Maybe? No, okay.
No.
No, I was gonna say it could be worse for Castor. They could survive there.
Yeah, that's.
And we know what that means.
Yeah, would very much have preferred a missed turn, but Castor. I mean, looking at Mache's spawn points, he's got the one guy, exactly over there. The orderly as well, close to the mine. So if Castor can get there, frantically trying to run over there.
Yeah.
And the
also,
guy
the
on
slippery ties on this particular side of the maps are very weird.
Yeah, he's got the guy on the center island as well by the by the crate there. So Castor's looking to knock him in the mines instead. But
ooh, the medic.
There's potential for a TNT next to that crate. The guy on the center island
the medic
as well.
is very close to being dead.
He might survive. Yeah, I think he's going to live, but just about, maybe on about 20 health.
But that's still important to the 37 because he's next and he's got two targets.
Oh, I would
next to him.
Get that crate out of the way so that your
very lucid move here.
Yeah. Removes those from Castor as well, and will look to get the tranquilizer on the Grenadier. Perfect spawn, I guess, for him to be right there.
And it is important to have the rocket launcher because I'm probably pretty sure that the medic will not get another chance to do anything else.
Yeah.
But if he does, he has something to shoot with.
Castor, the paratrooper back there is in the perfect spot to take damage from the TNT, but I imagine Castor's looking to get the guided missiles. And in fact, in that corner over there, that right corner,
know if he has time.
I don't know. That right corner where the scout is, bottom left. No, not the scout.
God, he does.
The sapper. That's an instant kill area as well. I saw that against. Oh, where is he going? He is
to be honest, neither of them of Mascettino's spawns are good.
Where are you going, Castor?
And I think he's having trouble with the.
He gets it. He got the hit.
I'm wondering how much time was left on that count.
Yeah, I know. It's a good, I think, 15 seconds or something like that on the guide missile.
He will not survive.
That's a long time. You never know. He could make it. No, barely.
Told you.
I know. There was potential for the one.
But there's another problem for Castor that he did make it to the guided missile, but look at where he is and look at who is behind him.
Yeah, and there's the massive minefields everywhere. There is the possibility that he could be bounced out here.
There's a little strip of not mines right there, so this is actually trickier than it looks for Mascettino.
But will the RNG gods be on his side? We will find out moments away.
Oof.
I think he'll definitely get some damage here.
Okay, that looks good.
Oh,
no, he survives. Barely, though.
Still big damage, though. 27.
And Mascettino will have to deal with him because he's still got one guided missile, but look at what happens right here.
Perfect timing.
Oh my god.
in combination with the tranquilizer, more guided missiles. So who do you go for here? I'd go for the guy that's in the top right corner on the mini map, I think.
Probably. Or the other one that's also next to the water.
Yeah, he's going to look
He's in
to
a
be sheltered
compromising
by the
position.
trees. He's looking to be a friend of the trees like Castor is. And
yeah, looks like that one is a good target. He might get on the minefield. Oh, yeah, that's true, because the Spirit Trooper has 130, so if you hit him by at least 65, that's an instant kill on the mines.
What a shot. And as expected, Castor retaliates by trying to knock the Grenadier towards the mines. He should be able to do it here if he uses all three. Just depends on the direction and where the game will nudge him. Even just a scoop will do it, to be honest. Oh, actually, no, that...
Yeah, I think it will be enough in combination with the mountain, which is exactly what Castor is doing.
Yeah, gets the bounce and the kill. He had a lot.
Okay, now Mascettino has a big problem, because if he tranquilizes this Grenadier, the Sapper will survive and use his second guided missile, and moreover, the last guided missile will drop very close to Castor's paratrooper. So this is not as over as it looks, and Mascettino does realize that. I think he's going to trank that guy.
So many strategies, so little time.
I know, my brain is going at 100 times a second.
5 seconds, 4 seconds. He has plenty of time. He's got to chill.
Unless he dies. Ooh, that would have been very unfortunate.
For a moment. And the health comes down as well. It's maybe a little bit
too far away. No, it's a Sapper.
I'd look to... What do you do? I mean, TNT in... Yeah, I guess the mines...
Get the Grenadier, get the... Oh, no!
Steady!
Yeah, you have to get the Grenadier. There's no way you can avoid the paratrooper from getting both the health crate and the guided. So...
It's gonna be so unlucky for Mashe if that comes to fruition, but if he can get the kill here, which... In essence, he should do so long as the full 50 hits, which it will.
And he still has to deal with the 6 health Sapper that he has to kill before he has a chance to get another turn.
That's so frustrating without a paratrooper as well.
Yeah, and this will be a kill if he does reach a mine. That's perfect. Again, 100 minus 50. That's half his health.
Mine kills everywhere, but Castor will, of course, as expected, get this great. He does still have the 1 jetpack remaining, so...
And he will probably use it to get out of here and get maybe the health crate, because that's a terribly dangerous position.
The thing with the health crate, though, is that if you remain up there on the high ground, it's a massive disadvantage in terms of positioning. So yeah, he's going to just leave it and stay on the low ground. That's a good move from Castor.
And yeah, you have to go for the medic, because he has still 1 trank, and if he gets it out on you...
But see, Mashe has like wedged himself in the perfect spot to try and avoid the guidance.
I wonder if that was the plan, to avoid
I think so. Oh, only 55. It doesn't get the max 75, but he does destroy the bridge. Don't know if that'll help later.
Now Mascettino has to kill the Sapper on 6 health.
Yeah. He has all 3 jetpacks as well.
Or since he has the guided, he might just get the... Sorry. He might just go for the damage on
I think,
that
one. He's gonna grab the health, but he has to get on the low ground here. If he remains up there, he is not going to be in such a good spot later on.
I would say the thing is... No. The thing is, it's better to just keep the health from Castor. Yeah, this is still a good move, even if he stayed there.
It's true.
Oh my god, he searched for him. That was scary.
It's like a snake.
I know, the camera movement was scary there.
So where does Castor go from here? Take out the medic, I guess. Remove him as soon as possible, or does he try? He's too far away from the paratrooper to get the TNT.
But he still has one guided. Remember.
He does actually. That's very true. So he could even take out the Sapper.
I would. Oh yeah, that's true. The medic can't tranquilize him because he's on 6 health, so that might be a good idea to just leave the medic now.
Yeah.
Although, yeah, he has to capitalize on that paratrooper position.
Yeah, he could have done, but he's going to go for the guy instead that's going to go in the mines. No explosion, and he lives.
Okay, if Mascettino gets the trank out on the paratrooper, I would say it's game over.
It's very, very close. Anything could happen. Even just the most minute slip could be a game changer. But yeah, he's quite comfortable over here. He even has the rocket launcher. I forgot about that.
Because remember, looking at this paratrooper, he's on 60 health. That 50 would have been so important for Castor. So again, even if Mascettino just stayed up there, it's much more important the fact that he took the health crate from him.
Yeah. And he's, I guess, focusing down all his attention onto that paratrooper. Because the sapper is just
on 6
sad
health.
and alone.
Yeah.
So sad. But they're all ganging up on the paratrooper. But this should be a kill. He's got 10 seconds to do it. Plenty of time. I find that it's very easy to lose your head on this map because it's so frantic with that 30 seconds.
Yeah. And even though Mascettino's pigs are pretty much all in a bad position, there's no way a 6 sapper can take all of them.
No. So Castor's sapper falls in the mines. And
I think every single one of Mascettino's kills so far have been on mines.
I mean, he could, if he gets a good knockback here, he could even hit him in the mines here. But no, bounces off the paratrooper's back, and that should be round 2 to Mascettino, as long as he doesn't mess it up.
He's very carefully going down. I like that.
Very tentative. He's gonna go for the scoop just to make sure. Which means it's going to be all even going into round 3 on Canyon, which I'm super excited for. Haven't seen these two play this map competitively, but it ends as a victory for Mascettino.
I think Castor hasn't played it at all, while Mascettino played it against me.
He played against me as well in that exhibition match, which
that's true.
Hasn't been uploaded yet, so I imagine he has some kind of strategy. But I'm interested really to see if Masche can go in strong. But it will be Castor to go first, so
we will see.
Yeah.
See you in a minute. And we're back. We were quick this time. We are about to, after a lake, we're going to a canyon. So we're a very different landscape today. So Mascettino is going with Paratrooper, Grenadier, Medic, Scout, and Sapper. While Castor is going for Paratrooper, Sapper, Scout, and Medic. Pin, you can tell more probably. You can probably tell us more about this map.
Yeah, I'm super excited for this one because it's obviously one of the new ones. Many people know it as High Road, and it is in single player campaign in my mod version 4.0. But in this case, it's very different. There's no bridge connecting both sides, and we were discussing earlier that there is kind of more an advantage for the player who is port 2 because they'll be on, I guess, the lower ground, and it's a lot easier to start and immediately get to the other side and face off against the opponent's team. But looking at Castor's lineup, he is, I don't want to say underprepared, but he hasn't played this map competitively, as we were saying. So he's starting with the 2 paratroopers, which was my, I guess, technique or starting ranks, I guess.
And Castor has to go first, so we're starting.
But it's very much reminiscent of Bridge the Gap, as we were saying earlier. You know, Castor started with those 2 paratroopers, and it's kind of the same here. So whether or not he'll go full offensive, it's a double-edged sword, because yes, you get in the early damage, but then you're very vulnerable on the other side, and this is very much a map that is kind of long distance. But there's no heavy weapons for either team, which again I'm quite surprised at. So I imagine there's going to be a lot of to and fro of people running back and forth, lots of running. Whether or not they'll be able to make it.
I guess the argument for those saying that port 2 is advantaged, which I do not agree of, I'm just gonna make it clear.
Yeah.
Is that player 2 has a much easier way up to the other player. Yeah. But on the other hand, there's this place is better suited for shooting, and it has the fact that the jetpack crate on turn 3, which drops down on player 1's round, so that is a massive thing, because on the other side only mortars drop, and I say only mortars, Anguria will kill me for that.
Yeah, I mean the obviously the water down below is not it's not a thick river, it's not a thick buoy, so I mean you can get water damage, but it's not going to be huge. So Castor has immediately started, but it means that Mascettino can do exactly the same thing here to his paratrooper, and he can remain defensive whilst not going out of his way to basically do what Castor's doing. So they're both going to be knocked down, and they're will be water damage as well. Only a little bit, I say that. 9 damage from that. But the health drops as well. And the main thing about the health crate, of course, for player 2, they get the early health crate, and then player 1 gets the late health crate on their side later on in the game.
Yeah.
On, I think it's turn 20 or something like that. I can't remember.
Well, the thing is, in other instances of this map, we had battles for this grade because, well, you could just go with a paratrooper and place yourself there, even if you're on the other side.
Yeah, that's too long for Castor, but only 16 damage. Sorry, carry on.
And it's the first time where we don't see a battle for it.
I'm surprised.
I don't understand this move from Mascettino, because you're down there. You technically have time to go up and deal damage to somebody else.
He does, but then his Grenadier remains more vulnerable to the rest of Castor's team, so he's kind of keeping his distance.
And much expected. I saw the response from Gorio. I'd be say that one more time. I dare you.
Well, that paratrooper.
See, that's what I was talking about. This cluster can only be thrown from this side.
Yeah, they have the big advantage given they have the high ground. Player 1, big advantage with the Grenadier, doesn't need to get too close in, so that means that Castor's scout takes the main brunt of that cluster bomb. But Mache not going with... Oh no, he does have a scout, never mind. Goes with the scout and a single sapper, so he's kind of...
Oh, Castor has a scout too, so going on the other fence with the Grenadier could have been a bad decision, because, well, you could have just made him skip a turn.
Yeah, Mache spread it out a bit more with the just the single rank of pig across the board with the medic.
Here comes the jetpack.
Sorry, para Grenadier, medic, scout, sapper. Whereas Castor going with the 2 paratroopers, which is okay, I guess, if you want to play the long game. But again, I would have maybe replaced one of the paratroopers with a heavy weapons, maybe.
I guess so. I did bring a gunner, I think, in one of my previous games against this. I actually used it to destroy the health crate after it came down. So
yeah, well, that's the other thing. Yeah, Castor's kind of lacking that hard-hitting class. He doesn't have the Grenadier. He's relying on the paratroopers.
Oh, he doesn't.
Yeah, he's relying on the paratroopers to do most of the work here, and I'm guessing.
And this is a pretty easy single target poison, if you ask me. But that's still a bit too much to the left. Yep, he's gonna get with both.
Yeah, ground not so.
That is my point. That is my field of expertise, gas grenades. So I can only comment on those kind of shots.
Yeah. Impossible, but.
And I was gonna say that we saw in the chat we have Iron Fox saying that Mache's side gets the jetpack, so that's unbalanced. And my point is, Mascettino is actually convinced that his side is
weaker
worse.
Side.
So
yeah,
you can see that we have different opinions.
Yeah.
My opinion is that both sides can do different things, therefore they are balanced.
Yeah, you get different things on either side, but at least both players still get 1 health crate and 1 weapon crate. I know it's not exactly the same, but it's just kind of what we have and what we can use. There's not much else we can really change from that, unless we just delete the weapon crates, which isn't as fun.
Yeah. I can see Mascettino going, but I don't understand why he did it like that. I mean, he gave himself
Get it away.
no time to shoot or do anything. I mean,
I
think if he managed to go for the full power, he could have reached the scout.
Yeah, easily. But yeah, that could have been the moment there, because I mean, Mache moving his pigs, that he was definitely on the offensive. Castor's going to break the body block, and I guess just put damage onto the medic, so long as his slides far away.
I do understand Mascettino's move, because if he killed the scout, then that's an immediate advantage.
Yeah, Castor has also managed to body block his own medic onto that sapper that's just walked all the way up there, and now I think all three of them,
kind of great for Castor.
All 3 of them are back together. Oh.
Yeah, and as I always say, when there's 2 pigs of the enemy and 1 of yours, it is absolutely worth hitting.
Yeah.
So I think Castor will capitalize on that.
Exactly, and he's going to collect the mortars here, which could be handy in the long run, seeing as he's out of jetpacks, and will look to get the damage on either of these guys, really. If they were just a little bit closer together, that would be quite handy. But he needs to make sure the power is good. That looks decent to me.
I was gonna say it looks long, but I was wrong.
Not the full 50, but he does get the damage across
Get a
both.
combined 53,
Yeah.
so...
And there's still the Grenadier just chilling over there on Mascettino's
Oh, yeah.
side. Castor has a lot to do, and it's too far for him to run all the way over to the Grenadier. That's what I love about this map, is that you can't just rely on running straight to the pig.
Yeah, although from this side, which is why this side is better for close range, from this side you can actually go up to the other player much easier.
Yeah.
Oh, and I think the medic just got below!
Got it as well! Oh. Perfect play, perfect.
And what do you do with the Grenadier now?
That full damage really coming in handy, but he is on 62, so he's not full health. He's gonna come and join the fun. Let's go.
Yeah, this is the way to traverse, I guess. It is possible to go around. Well, of course, you don't have the time for it.
No, he's only got 10 seconds to do something, and he will take out his vengeance on the paratrooper?
No, I think that's a sapper, and it makes sense because he's the one with still 150, so you want to do as much damage as you can.
Huge damage. The sapper...
He's on 7! Since when?
Yeah, he took the brunt of that mortar shot, which brought him down.
Yeah.
And he needs to get another poison away. And I guess Castor really needs to look to gain extra turns wherever possible. I'd poison the Grenadier, if I'm honest.
And the next turn coming up, I would say, is the most important one for Mascettino, because I think he has the paratrooper next.
Yeah.
And then he will have the medic, so he needs to make him avoid... Oh, no, wait, the medic is going now?
Yeah, medic is down. Castor can heal. And I guess I'd go in the water quickly, because he's on 26 health.
Yeah, 26 is very dangerous to stay on.
Exactly. He can
get the mortars.
More of the mortars. I'd heal.
Doesn't want to heal.
Doesn't want to heal. Interesting.
I think he forgot.
How do you forget it's a medic? I don't know.
There's a scout.
Oh, and the scout's still 136. That's going to be huge. Again, just thinking about Castor lacking any real hard-hitting weapons. If he had a cluster bomb or a high explosive, it would be huge. But Mascettino's also stolen all of the mortars, so there's not much he can really do.
I think the last heavy-hitting pig from Castor is the... Oh no! Okay, I was going to say I was afraid that might miss. And oh my god!
What a slice there from Mascettino. The knife to the 20 damage.
He's on 6.
Turn gained. Would you believe it?
I mean, the paratrooper can fix it, but still.
I know, but there's just more work for Castor to do.
Yeah, exactly. But still, that was amazing.
That was beautiful.
I'm not sure if he was planning it, but...
I don't know, Castor, only 20 seconds. He's looking to get the damage instead from the bazooka to take out his own orderly.
Would be ironic if he manages to kill also the sapper. That would mean no skip turn for any of them, but that was good.
More damage on his own orderly rather than the sapper, but at least he gains the turn now.
Still 4B.
Oh, but look at that, another 40 there. If he can... Oh, his scout's dead, never mind. I forgot. Just needs that 40 damage. He's trying to jump on his head 3 times, and I guess use the grenade launcher to deal that 30.
Or just a shotgun at that point.
Oh, that's true. So many weapons, so little time. And he does
best knife usage ever, I agree.
I know, yeah. Perfect knife. Another turn, possibly gained for Castor. Really going to come down to the wire. And
He's not next, so that means he can do damage.
Does he have any? He doesn't have any jetpacks left, so the health is going to.
No, Mascettino. It's more important to not skip a turn. I mean, I guess he can do both with the mortar, but it's going to be much harder.
It's going to be very close because he's got a long way to swim and only 15 seconds to make it to the health crate. It's not going to be enough time.
I don't think so. Yeah.
No, 10 seconds, not enough. I would just.
This might be the mistake that turns it around.
Yeah. I guess he's going to just remain over there because at least he's closer to the health crate now. But yeah, he'll look to get the damage. That's a decent turn from Masha in the end.
That's good. Yes, it is. That was very good.
Very nicely done. And
Oh, come on.
a little bit of extra damage on his own pig. Oh no, he's not dead. No.
Oh
He's
yeah,
22,
there we go. There we go.
22, yeah.
I think that Mascettino knew that the paratrooper was next, so he's gonna dish out one and then probably go.
I dish out two and then go. He's got all three left, hasn't he?
No,
Oh,
he's got two. He's got
He's
two.
going to lose more time from that sliding. So yeah, he just needs to make sure he aces the jetpack, gets as close as he can, yeah, and then just fly as fast
I think that's not enough because the mountain
7
cannot be crossed.
No! The jetpack damage. Oh, this match
He's on
is
22. He's on 22.
the turn gained. Oh, it all came down to that jetpack. Needs to make sure he gets this though.
Oh no!
He's missed the poison. What is happening?
Wait. Oh, Castor does not need to kill this guy.
Oh.
Castor needs to hit the scout now.
He needs to do something. Both players.
Because if he kills the sapper, the paratrooper from Mascettino will be next, and then he'll get. Oh my god!
Oh no!
What is happening? What the fuck is happening right now?
Oh, I don't know. I think Castor's a little bit frustrated at that one.
I'm imagining.
So it'll be the 2 jumps, and that means it'll be a 3 versus 1 situation.
But still, that means that Castor will be able to get the crate.
That is true, but I know that Mash is going to try and move as close as he can to the paratrooper. Oh, but it's still going to be too close, even with that.
Still a paratrooper with no jetpacks. I think he will be on.
He
I
should be on
forgot how much
122.
he was on.
I think he was on full health. I could be wrong.
I think he was more than full health.
Oh, he's looking to destroy the health crate.
Oh my god! Wait.
No, it's not. Oh, it's not enough. No, it's not enough.
That was a great idea. Oh my god.
If he'd have gone full power, he might have got it, but oh, Castor can.
That was a wonderful idea.
He can heal up and recuperate just a little bit. Try and get some breathing space in, and I guess take out the sapper.
And he's gonna get the mortars.
Grab the mortars
Probably.
as well. He jumps back just in case. Oh.
I like that Castor every time he needs to just, for no reason, he just starts jumping.
Yeah, he needs to do something though. Only 3 seconds left.
He's on 1890. Oh no! That's huge. There's so many turns lost on this.
So even with that 50, I still don't know how much the paratrooper's on. If Mascettino could just stand still for a moment, that would be great.
This guy, he's on 119.
190 health. What is that? Goodness me! But that looks good. That's like a full 50. It is. That's going to be a big. Oh, and the
oh my god! Mascettino did adjust his mortars after Bridge the Gap.
Oh, the combinations are just all coming in at the worst time for Castor, and
this is turning out to be the best game.
See, this is why I love Canyon.
I know. It's not a bad map at all.
Castor going for the mortar. I'd go for the bazooka, but instead he's turning his attention.
Castor could do a very smart move here. He could try to make the other 2 low health so they can't reach him easily.
Yeah. Yeah, try and drop them down to single digits. Only 23.
The Sapper is on 28, I think, so he's still able to walk normally.
Again, I would have played it safe.
And also,
he can run as well, yeah, so he's going to swim.
Oh, he's fine. He's
65.
I would consider the poison, to be honest.
Yeah, if you think about
every turn that Castor takes, it's 10 less.
True. With no method of healing, all crates are done. There are no more crates to drop, and with 5 seconds left, Mache should get this shot away quite comfortably.
On the leg.
In the knee. And this is only round 2. No, round 3. What round are we on? Where are we? I'd be playing it safe if I was Castor. I know he needs to go for damage with the extra 10 from the mortar, but you need more consistent damage from the bazooka, and that's not going to reach.
Oh my god!
The crate is down! But what's it going to be? Will it be an airstrike? Will it be a special ops?
Won't be able to walk normally now.
No, he is damaged.
But regardless of what that is, let's say it's a special ops, so nothing important. I would I would ignore the body block if I was Mascettino.
Yeah.
Yes. So I would ignore the body block if I was Mascettino. Just get that TNT out. If you do, he's on 30. He can do anything.
I think he's listening to you because he knows exactly what to do.
Yeah.
His own pig salutes as he Just
Again, like I
shuffle
said in the
away.
chat, I'm taking credit for every good move that the Italians make on in the late game of
Yeah.
any
But
game.
the positioning here, though, the scout just right next to the paratrooper, so Castor can
But
get a kill
still,
here.
any pick from Mascettino's team is able to take him out next turn.
Yeah. Which is pretty crazy. It's going to be a crazy comeback from Mache if he can just finish the job. He now gets the full 50 on the pig that
On the
didn't
wrong
need
guy,
it.
though. Yeah.
Yeah, on the wrong guy. And the 20 as well, so he
Oh
did
no,
70
wait,
damage.
no. Oh no, yeah, that's true. That he was low health.
Yeah, 70 damage to the scout that was going to die anyway.
Yeah, don't even take
God.
a chance. Don't even take a chance. Go for it.
So that means...
Oh my god!
Again! The crate!
Oh, I just thought I was about to say
No!
unless the blimp.
What is happening? If it's
I
an
mean,
airstrike,
it's not gonna change anything because I don't think Castor can kill both of them in one turn.
if it's an airstrike, it is an
Oh
airstrike.
no!
It might have the range. I don't know. Has he snatched it at the last? Look at the. It's possible.
No, it's guaranteed. It's not possible. It's guaranteed. I
Oh my-
cannot believe. Oh my god, Castor, go to Lourdes or something.
Oh, if I was Mascettino, I'd be absolutely fuming. It's the 50.
I
and the
am.
50 enough.
I'm not. I do not believe this.
I-
This is just ridiculous.
No.
It's impossible
done
to
it.
feel. It's impossible not feel bad for Mascettino right now.
Oh my god.
What can I say?
I need a breather.
You should never give up, I guess. But
You should never
What
aim
the
straight
fuck?
up in the air. Just get the bazooka and aim at the floor. Okay,
yeah,
guys?
exactly.
Aim at the floor from now on.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh my god.
And on that note, we need a little break.
I know. We absolutely do.
Welcome back, everybody, to the fourth round of this match between Castor and Mascettino. We're still recovering from that crazy round on Canyon,
I
which
think I won't have a voice tomorrow at work.
yeah, I'm feeling a bit woozy after that one. It's so intense, so many crazy moments. But we move on to Skullduggery. As you can see, Mascettino starting with the Grenadier, Medic, Sapper, Scout, Sapper, and Castor will be going with a Sapper, Grenadier, Sapper, Scout, Medic. So, in essence, the same, just in a slightly different order, but no paratroopers, which I'm quite surprised at.
I just want to give a shout out to Montezuma Jr., who's in the chat says, props to all the semifinalist guys that are making the server genuinely rooting and not just watching for the sake of engaging in a group activity. These were hell of rounds.
Exactly, yeah. This is like the prime showcase of what the league has to offer, and the players that we have participating. I'm still trying to catch my breath from that last round.
That is, I cannot imagine what it feels like to lose a round like that in the final.
Yeah.
So
And we
it
can analyze
really
it
comes
well
down
up
to
then.
whether Mascettino can have the mental strength to forget about Canyon and just move on.
Yeah, I mean, he'll be starting here first, so I think that's a good.
Yeah,
good
but
sign from him on the front
again,
foot.
if you're able to forget it, then then you can still have a game. If you still are too angry about what happened, then the game is over. Then there's
Yeah,
the
he
Castor
needs
is
to-
the champion.
Yeah, he needs to start strong here, and the spawn points are not too bad. He does have a pig on that far island, and again, not having a jetpack, he is going to have to do some kind of swimming if he wants to deal damage. I just don't.
But there's a possibility of having two pigs there, and they're always the number 2 and number 4 on the lineup. And Mascettino did know that. I know that because I practiced with him.
Yeah, that's a great start, though, and I'm sure Castor's going to retaliate in exactly the same way, but he is starting with a Sapper, which we were quite surprised at. Oh,
Okay, that's a lag spike, I suppose.
just making
Did
sure.
you feel any of that?
No, it
Did you
seems
okay.
okay to me, yeah. Fine, but there's been a lot of missed jump opportunities and a lot of swimming from Castor throughout the competition. The inputs on those buttons can be tricky, especially with a bit of latency, but there could be some water damage here if he gets this just right. And
I think Castor is having a general problem on his side because I'm pretty sure that
everything's smooth in terms of the stream and
yeah,
the
exactly.
Yeah, the feeling that we're getting. Oh, doesn't drop in. That could have been an extra 10 damage at least, but
Oh, I didn't.
Masha,
I was not watching. Did he not get any water damage at all?
nope, he stopped right on the edge. Masha's
Okay,
gonna,
what do
yeah,
you do here?
immediately trank because yeah, the Grenadier hasn't taken his turn yet, so he just wants to minimize any big damage from Castor.
I want to know what pig is on the island for Mashe.
Yeah, me too. I think it's a scout. Yeah, you can't see him on the minimap when it's Castor's
Oh
turn.
yeah, yeah. Which
So,
is
I mean, that's not bad. He's got the sniping capabilities, and he can kind of get behind those hills.
Yeah, I found that. I'm gonna talk about what I was going to do if I was here in his side. But if I was here, I would have brought the grenadier and the scout in the positions on that were possible to get on the island, because they can still throw out the grenades pretty well from there.
That's true. And of course, everyone has a grenade launcher, so everyone has the range to still deal damage regardless of where you are on the map. But that's going to be big damage for Castor and big water damage potentially. Yep.
Oof. So Mascettino is essentially giving up the medic action to give this, but I think it's absolutely worth it.
Yeah. Reduce him down to
27.
And that's perfect with his scout coming up soon for Mashe as well.
Not exactly, because this comes in a bad turn for being able to heal him with the medic. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah. Castor taking that, I guess, deliberate water damage to make sure.
Not sure why, because he dropped from 27 to 24. I'm pretty sure that was a lag spike at this point, but this is going to be important if he manages to get this.
It's definitely going to be a kill. He's going to be pushed too far out. He's on 102 health, so we can say goodbye.
Oh, wait, that might be too...
I don't know if he has...
He has taken water damage. I heard the water.
Yeah, I don't know if he has less than 20, though. He's definitely not going to make it back. Just too far out.
It was pretty close. I was going to say that Mascettino's scout already has a target, because he needs to kill the grenadier.
Yeah.
He's not going to be able to make him skip a turn, but he will still be able to kill him.
Yeah, get him out of there as soon as possible. He could even get the double. I mean, go for the... Why not?
No. I think it's not safe to do that. You need to avoid the grenadier not making a turn. And Mascettino is not listening to me at this time.
He's going for it.
This is, I feel like, too risky, because you need to give it too much power, and if you give it too much power, it might just go past the grenadier. But he might make it. Never fucking mind. Never fucking mind. That's a great poison.
Oh, what a play. Oh.
And at this point, I have to say, great job, Mascettino, for risking that, because I would have not done so.
Oh, yeah, you got the angle just right, just the 70% power. So, Castor has got to poison someone. There's a double there potential, but the medic still being in this game and not tranquilized means he can just cancel
although he will be soon.
Yeah, I suppose. I forgot Castor's medic going 5th. Oh, doesn't get it. Drops in the water.
It's still important, because that's not a heal that the medic will have to do.
Where the medic is, you could maybe blast him out of the map. There is potential there. There's a lot of hills.
He's on 125. If he gets some lucky bounce in the water, he could even skip a turn.
That's true. Mascettino definitely starting strong on this one, despite the craziness of Canyon.
And he is hitting them from this side precisely for that reason.
Oof. He's going to try and blast him over the hills and far away with a second remaining. He gets the throw, gets the hit, doesn't get the knockback, but he gets the damage.
He's on 24 now.
Oh.
It might be actually hard to get there with 24 health.
We've seen Castor struggle with the jumping and swimming against Dangorio, drowning.
And we learned it from the chat that it was not a lag spike. It was actually a mistake on his side.
Yeah, he's going to also, I guess, make sure... Oh, I thought he'd make sure that he couldn't be poisoned again, but he remains on 22 health.
Ooh, okay.
Gets the tranquilizer. So
Mascettino
medic also poisoned. And there will be, I guess, another TNT on the medic here, I imagine. He's close to the water's edge, or close enough, I guess. Who do you go for?
I would not do it now, because Mascettino has more turns to deal with it if he is in danger of skipping a turn.
Yeah, but Castor also needs to not forget about the scout that's chilling, still on full health. I think
Mascettino's scout will come out next turn to deal with the 24 sapper.
Yeah. Dish out maybe some more crazy poison, but he will make it back. But he's
Oh
going to be on
no!
very
Oh
low
no!
health.
No, he doesn't.
Doesn't. So he does get the kill, and no tranquilizers for Mascettino.
I think Mascettino gave a big breath to that one.
I think we all did. Could have been a game changer, but the medic drowns, and it is a 4v3. But the scout here
No.
also close to the water.
Oh yeah, he's 4v3. That's right.
What is he looking to do here? Maybe try and get the pigs close together? Not entirely
Oh
sure.
no, that's a wrong TNT though. I mean, it was a good call because the Sapper on 25 would have been left, so they would have stayed together for one turn at least.
Yeah. He does get the water damage.
Actually turned out to be a pretty fine TNT.
Yeah. He's proving us wrong in a lot of ways.
And I wonder if Castor will remember to drop his health down to 15 this time. Because he needs to. If he gets anywhere closer to the mouth of the scow, then he's an instant target for the scout.
You know, we're like partway through this match, but the one thing we failed to mention is that, of course, if Castor wins this round, he will be
champion.
Season 2 champion. And he's making sure his health drops, needs to go below 15 or on 15. Does
manage
TNT. And that could be huge.
So the question is, now what Mascettino do? Now, what does Mascettino do with his scout?
Doesn't get the water damage. I'm not sure, because he's racking up the low health pigs, but he's also so far away that he's going to have to take water damage to get to the mainland. But then again, a scout up close is
There is the medic to take care of, but he's not going to have his turn yet. So
no. I'd still I'd still poison him though, just to turn Castor's attention to him, because he's all by himself.
I don't know. He would be. Oh, you could have get a double here. Could have gotten a double here.
Potential. I was thinking he might bounce back then, but he will gain the extra turn.
I don't know. It's a bad move because Castor has a chance to. Well, no, he doesn't have to actually, because there's no yellow pig next to his own medic. But
the Grenadier is on Mascettino's team is also.
I would have tried to go for the double on and also kill the 16 guy, the 15 guy.
Yeah, it's all going to come down to the Sapper and the Scout, really, because
Oh no, he will try.
No, he will. Okay.
That's actually harder than Mascettino's one before.
That's still surprising though, because again,
he got it.
The Grenadier is still.
I'm gonna shut my mouth today with the poisons because I don't understand that.
The Grenadier is still alive though, so he can get a kill here. Like the most dangerous pig on the map that can deal the most amount of damage is still alive. So the turn here for Mascettino, and still on 109 health.
Yeah, you have to be careful. You have to pick the one with the most health.
Yeah, I'm just really surprised that the Castor just hasn't really.
There he goes.
Yeah, it's 140. He can easily bring that down and bring this to advantage Mascettino.
This is a crucial turn. The cluster could be dropped into.
Balls in the water. Oh.
Oh my god! I was about to say that.
Oh. I mean, again, the Grenadier still has a lot of health, but Castor dealing with the Sapper.
Yeah, but this turn is just infuriating. Castor just dealt into himself a lot of damage there.
He did, yeah. He took a fair amount of war damage down to 104, and Sapper might make it.
Will he survive?
I think he will.
Okay, if he survives, then Mascettino is still in the game.
He can still deal something. He can still plant a TNT between those two pigs, get the kill on the Sapper, and damage the other one.
Yeah, and oh yeah, that's great. That's great.
Goodness me, this match is just topsy-turvy.
Will it be enough to deal up 15? I would make it a little bit closer to him.
Monty's going crazy in the chat.
I just saw that. Now Mascettino has to be careful not to damage himself. That's important.
Yeah, he needs to back it up as quickly as possible. And I think he's good.
Yeah, he's fine.
As well. Yeah, I think he's fine.
Is Castor on 3 pigs? Or two now with the scout?
Yeah, he's now on 2. Good amount of damage on both Sappers. And I mean, the scout on 67. So the Grenadier can still have the chance to deal damage.
It's getting close though, because the Grenadier on 105, the scout is poisoned, but I think he's still at 125. So
Yeah, and that could be the game changer because he has sights on everybody. So unless Castor can maneuver himself away, I mean, if I was Mascettino, I would look to snipe the sapper.
Oh, and he's going for the double at the last second. He changes his idea.
It's a difficult angle. The water and the slope there.
Well, I won't say anything anymore because apparently I don't get it right.
He gets one. He gets two. 2v2.
So now both of Mascettino's pigs are poisoned, and he has to be careful on what he does.
67. I'd look for the poison again.
He's gonna. To be honest, I would have shot the sapper because you give him a chance to come here. If you well, no, not really. Yeah, you're right. If he gets the poison, he's on 53, and if he drops down to 43, it's gonna be really hard to get here with a TNT because I think that's the only thing that could bring the scout down now. He's on 155. So Castor needs to get up close and personal to deal with him.
I would use...
Oh, well, of course, there's shrapnels still. That they can never be forgotten.
Sure, yeah, but the 90 health difference could be huge. But yeah, even if he gets a solid 70, he needs this to be the maximum.
He needs 110.
He needs 110.
A 90.
Earlier.
It's a 70! Oh! Oh my god, I cannot. I will get a heart attack at the end of this.
Oh, well, he needs to suicide himself now with a cluster.
No, he's not out of clusters. He needs to do it on the scout.
Did he run out of cluster? When did he run out of clusters?
Yeah, he used all of them. And the scout is on 67, so he needs to blast him towards the water.
Yeah, this needs to be perfect to remain in this match.
To remain in the league.
To remain in this final. It looks good.
He gets it.
The 360 spin. He didn't even need the extra damage.
Yep.
Oh.
And now it's 1v1. A 33 sapper against a 115. I'm pretty sure that the only way you can solve it is with a cluster.
ADB, are we going to ice flow? I feel like we're going to ice flow.
Hold on, I'm not sure. We have a shrapnel on our hands.
Oh, it's huge! He's done it!
I'm out. I'm out.
ADV, we're not going to ice flow.
I'm done. I'm out. I'm out. I am done. I'm out. Axby, please end the stream. We're done. We're never having a league anymore. Castor wins again, and I don't know. I don't know what to say. Oh my god, what the fuck was that? So, hold on. The scout was on 105, so that was 110. Oh my fucking god!
And just blasted him away. What an insane match that has been.
That's what do we say? I mean, okay, thanks to everybody who played and who watched and helped us in organizing the league again for the second year and for the second time in a row. God damn it!
Castor remains the champion. He maintains his title and will take it into season 3 next year. Shall we get the final thoughts?
I mean, props to Mascettino. That was a very impressive performance, and for some reason, it was still not enough to get.
I know.
To get 2 turns out of shrapnel. Oh, wow.
And the shrapnel said no. Should we get the final thoughts of the guys?
I'm afraid of doing that, to be honest.
I suppose. Oh.
Okay. Well, Axby, do you say something, please? I don't know what to say anymore.
I'm in shock too. I just can't believe that shrapnel. How much did this scout flew away?
I know, he just disappeared.
But he was dead already. Did you see that? So he took 110.
He took that's 110. That's the only option.
Guys,
He is here. Castor, we need your words.
We need something. We need someone to say something because I don't know what to say anymore.
So first of all, I just want to say thank you to everybody who was watching and to all the people who helped in the league. We had an amazing cast this year with hosts, commentators, and of course players as well. The competition this year was so intense. It was so good. We had so many new, fresh players, and I mean, I don't know what to say about the final here. It was like I got so lucky in Canyon. Played badly there, made tough decisions. Don't even ask me what I was trying to do with Mascettino with 27 health. Why I drowned him, I don't know. I was confused there for a bit, but I was hoping for that Mascettino will just forget about my scout and I can just run away and hide till he dies from poison. But it had to get him down to the final shrapnel, and I think the whole building knows that I won. So I screamed a bit when I saw him going into the water. So,
I think I'm out of voice. I think I'm out of voice right now.
Yeah, you are a friend of the shrapnels now, Castor. Congratulations.
Thanks, Pin and Xpy, for teaching me there. You definitely made the competition more intense.
Don't say that, or Mascettino will kill him.
Let's go.
Thanks, Castor. You basically healed me. Thank you.
Okay, I have just
my house will be jetpacked.
One final sentence from me. I would say, third time's the charm.
I thought you were gonna say this potato is for you or something.
Yeah, that's a challenge for everyone out there who will be looking to compete next season for season 3. It's going to be crazy. I think we all need to lie down before then. But yeah.
Oh my god! I know that if I was in Mascettino's place today on both of things, Canyon and Skullduggery, I would have just ran out of my home and screamed. I cannot even imagine how ridiculous it must be to play such a game.
It was
do not know. This has been a fantastic final.
Insane.
To an insane overall league. We had like half of the matches were just crazy to witness, and again, we've been getting some requests about how to join us, how to play with us competitively. We have tournaments for people who want to get in. I want to say slowly, but that's the wrong word. But
introduced to competitive.
Yeah, you want to be introduced to playing against other people who don't have as much experience as the veterans. So keep looking out for that. We will have more tournaments in 2022, and remember that the more the merrier. We are a community, and we are just having fun playing our favorite game.
Exactly, that's what it's all about. And insane shrapnel grenades if you're Castor.
I will destroy every sapper at sight from now on.
They are too dangerous.
Shoot him at sight. Oh my god. Yeah, well, I guess again, both players played extremely well. Like, that was an incredible final. So we're just gonna wrap it up for now, and ask by some final thoughts. I have said everything I could, so some final thoughts with Pin, and then we can end it right here.
Ultimately, Castor has shown us that he's still got it. There's still mistakes in there. There's still a lot to learn in competitive Hogs for all players concerned, unless, of course, you're a blimp main, in which case, fuck you, I guess. But yeah,
let's end on that note. See you next time.
Bye bye, everyone.